Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? It's me, Chaos. Well, this is actually the first day I've taken a walk since the South Padre police arrested me illegally for the videos that I was doing about S.P.I. I did a video with Laural Aston to cover what they were doing to her when they locked me up. It's a nice day, but I wanted to take some time to go through some things that happened to me when I was locked up. Some things I don't think I really covered in the video that I did with Laural, because it was just so it was just mind-boggling what they were doing to me, and it was very hard. I mean, putting me through sleep deprivation, no food, no water. Basically, they were trying to keep me in such a state to where when I went in front of the judge to tell him the truth about Laural Aston basically going around to the massage parlors and finding out that most of them are fronts for prostitution, and then finding out that the Israeli Turkish gentleman, the very rich one, that apparently goes to the synagogue that called the cops on me. From the video that I have, I mean, you see the cops come up and arrest me, and clearly they didn't arrest me in front of where the guys came out to harass me. So I'm sitting on a beach now. It's still on public property. I'm waiting to hear back from lawyers to see if they're going to take my case, because it's pretty open and shut. I mean, I put the video online so any lawyer can see that my civil rights have been completely violated, that the gentleman lied to the cops. I even have a lawsuit that's liable on the people that lied to the cops, and the cops for fraudulently not even investigating it. And then because I didn't sign the little piece of paper stating they read me my rights, because they actually didn't. They didn't read me my rights before they put me in the car or while they were putting me in the car. They read me my rights when I got down to the police station, when they were booking me. That's when they read me my rights, and I didn't sign that piece of paper. So the longest they could have held me is for 72 hours, which they didn't go that route, because I told them I am on disability because my back is messed up, and I do have post-traumatic stress from my childhood and the experiences that I've gone through living in Romania. Losing my fiance and my unborn child was pretty traumatic. So then they saw an opportunity to throw me in a hospital that's owned by the Bushes, and to put a doctor on me by the name of Dr. Saeed Zaidi, who's obviously a corrupt doctor. His corruption was so out front in that hospital, the staff could not believe the things he was trying to do, because even I was impressing the staff with the information that I knew. I gave them all my website, Dismantle the Central Intelligence Agency. I did not give them X-formers, I just gave them the main one. And a lot of them were just, couldn't believe the stories, couldn't believe that day after day after day I was continuously here, and clearly there was no reason for it. I was held in that hospital for 15 days. The judge said they could hold me for 14 days. One of the things that I want people to understand is that I didn't drink any water when I was in that place, because all the water was fluoridated. I kept asking them if they could bring me Fiji water, They said no. Actually, one of the patients had their brothers bring up some Fiji water so I could have some water, and they said no, I couldn't have it. Let me help you understand that when you sleep in this place, you can't sleep. They have people coming to your door every 15 minutes, opening the door to see if what you're doing, to see if you're okay. How are you supposed to get sleep by the time you fall asleep, there's someone opening your door again? This is sleep deprivation. So I went 15 days through this, and then went in front of the judge, told him who I was, that I am a human rights activist, that I've been targeted many times before, and this was after listening to Dr. Saeed Zaidi sit on the stand and tell the judge that I was delusional, tell the judge that, basically I needed to be on psychotropic medication and all of these things. And when I got in front of the judge, after 15 days of sleep deprivation, I was completely coherent, could form great sentences. I had no problem telling the judge why the South Padre police put me in this situation, that I do believe they're corrupt, that the hospital is going to be held liable for a lawsuit, all the things that I should get some justice for, but you know what? I don't think I will, because the system is so corrupt. Everywhere I go, when I walk out my door, there's a police officer. When I'm waiting at the bus to go to the grocery store, since I got out, there's a police officer driving right by me. I know this isn't the South Padre Island police trying to say, yeah, we're with you. They're not with me. They're with these Freemason pedophile fuckers that are run by the cartel. Why? Because they pay them money to shut their mouths and to do nothing about the prostitution, the drugs they bring in, and these rich motherfuckers living off black money off trafficked women and children. The cops don't do shit. About Doleres Ferentino, she's been running a brothel here for 27 years. And you're telling me the cops don't know about that? I came here and found out about it in less than 1 month. And you're telling me the police can't find out? They're dirty as shit. This island is run by Freemasons. It's set up for these old pedophile fuckers. Seriously. After 10 o'clock, everything on the beach is closed. There are no clubs. There's a place called Clayton's, and they play freaking country music. This whole island is set up for a bunch of redneck, backwards, child-molested, old, sick, Masonic, old government retirement occultists trying to pave the way for their kids when they come down during spring break or to visit grandpa and grandma or mommy and daddy. I've never seen anything like this. It's like they set up the whole island to be a CIA, Satanic Masonic occultist retirement home. That's the honest-to-God truth. So this is South Padre Island. This is how I tell you the truth about what these sick, dirty police do, how they can't lift a finger to touch these cartel members and pedophiles and Masonic, CIA, government motherfuckers, because they have their own ex-Navy intel military working on the police station. I met one of them when I was arrested. This is how it is to South Padre Island. So maybe I'll be here for another month. I'm looking for another place to stay in Port Isabella. when the judge threw the whole case out of court, after that I told the sheriff for Brownsville, the man-at-arms, that's his title, who I was, that I'm Michael Jackson's nephew, I worked in entertainment. I told him a lot of military, international, not American, and law enforcement, international, not American, subscribe to my page and watch what I do to see what's going on, because they helped me battle the female cartel in Europe and in Paris. So he got this really serious look on my face. I told him about Laural Aston. He asked me where she was working. I told him. He asked me what the website was. I told him. And then the female sheriff that took us from Valley Baptist Hospital to the courthouse started to tell me about what she has found out from her friend that works at the children's coroner's office. Her job is to look at dead children's bodies. She told me the amount of children that are coming in now with their organs cut out, cut up. I told her they're harvesting their organs. They did the same thing in the female cartel to women, because they put them in brothels, use them for a year or 2 or 5 or 10, and if they get through it and some of their organs are intact, they kill them and harvest their organs and make thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on the black market on their organs. They also do this to kids, heavily to kids that they rape, put in satanic rituals. They cut off their heart in a satanic ritual. And then after that child is gone, the rest of that child's organs are harvested and sold on the black market. This is the occult on this island. This is what they do. They're old, they're sick, decrepit, Navy, CIA, Masonic, Satanic, Intel, fake Ashkenazi, Nazi Jews. They're not the real Hebrew Israelite people. Hitler was an Ashkenazi Nazi Jew. The word Ashkenazi means white German Jew. That's what Hitler was. He knew what he was. All these people that think the word stands for Nazi Socialist Party, they're crazy. It comes from Ashkenazi. I'm a real Hebrew. I told those gentlemen in front of the synagogue here on South Padre that I'm a real Hebrew. This is why I wear blue everywhere I go. I'm a real Israelite, and they laughed at me. While the gentleman's driving an Audi. Real Hebrews don't drive Audis. A real Hebrew knows that an Audi is Nazi symbolism. A real Hebrew knows that BMW was building the bombs for the Nazis. A real Hebrew does not drive a Mercedes, Nazi cars. So if you see somebody that say, oh, I'm a Hebrew, and go into a synagogue and driving a Mercedes, a BMW, an Audi, they're a Nazi. Because those cars are run and funded by Nazi corporations and organizations, and that's a fact. Look it up. Real Israelite Hebrews know this and would not have a goddamn thing to do with these cars or organizations. But here's a so-called Israeli Zionist fake Jew coming up to me, calling the police on me. He's a freaking occultist. So according to this sheriff that has a friend that works in the children's coroner's office, it is just obscene the amount of children that are coming up mutilated. It's her friend's job. I pray to God she gets in touch with us to give us some more information about the Brownsville Child's Coroner's Office and the amount of bodies that are coming in, because that is something to report on. And I strongly think the cult that's running this through Brownsville, through the Valley, retires right here. Right here in South Padre. This is where it all is. This is where they bring in their business, launder their money, use their boats to bring in drugs, kids from Mexico. It's pretty obvious. But the cops want to lock me up for telling you like it is? If it looks like a duck, sounds like a duck, it must be a freaking duck. So, I use my time to do these videos and, get all these people saying, oh, you're delusional, oh, you're this, oh, you're that. Okay, shills, can you stop with your shit? Because, you're getting paid by the CIA, and all you people that are telling Laural, oh, I wish you would stop cussing. I'm a freaking MC. It's what we do. We're very passionate about saving children and saving women. I live for it. I pray to God my last breath is taken saving a child or saving a woman. This is what I live for. It's the only reason I live. So if you people want to pick and choose at me for saying fuck, shit, stupid, bastardized, Freemason, satanic, pedophile scumfucks, because that's exactly what they are, well, excuse me, you must be with them. Because these people always pick and choose to say, oh, he would be much more effective if his language wasn't so this and that. Okay, let me tell you something. What was the biggest form of selling music in our lifetime? So big that government officials had to pass laws trying to stop this music. Then corporate America passed laws to corporations getting involved, funding with this music, hip-hop. Why was hip-hop trying to be so censored? Because these words drive a stake into the heart of the beast. Hip-hop, not rap. Because the way we speak comes from the heart, it resonates, and it leaves an impression. You remember what we say. You feel what we say. Because there's no reason for us to lie. We do this for free. Because these damn cops getting paid to protect us, they ain't doing shit but taking money from these Freemasonic, satanic, pedophile, Navy, CIA, intel fuckers that are also police. My stepbrother, who's a Jackson, is one of them. A notorious hitman, Marine, Navy, hitman, CIA, SEAL, killer. I've said it in many videos. I mean, him and his boys have come and locked me up plenty of times and tried to shut me up, but it didn't work. Because I'm highly educated, I'm not crazy, I'm very well studied, and I'm really getting tired of people just picking and choosing and saying, oh, this and this. Well, ask yourself a question. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing but criticizing me? I don't get paid for this. I get targeted for this. I get thrown in jail for this. I can't get a lawyer to touch my case because they get paid off or they get scared because I'm the realist. So this is S.P.I, South Padre Island. The freaking occult has come and taken this place over. It's obvious. The cops are part of it. Law Aston has exposed many police forces in New York precincts completely being controlled and involved in satanic ritual abuse and, child and human trafficking. There's only one precinct on South Padre Island. Plenty of these Masonic pedophile scum fucks they have a lot of money. Human trafficking, there's a lot of money in it. Child trafficking is even more, because they're pedophiles. And they sacrifice children, and after they sacrifice children, they cut out the rest of their organs and sell them on the black market. This is South Padre, where you have all these old people that used to do this habitually come to South Padre and settle down because, oh, they want to settle down. They want a quiet life now. So they set up the whole island to be a freaking retirement home for them. Just like Mendocino up in the mountains. It's what they do. So I want to leave you with this for you people that have a problem with me cursing. You ain't shit. You're just sitting back with your business making millions. I'm sitting out here on the beach trying to talk to the real people and try to preach the truth to save the youth. But you don't do anything but criticize me because what? You forget that I'm descendant of black kings? Aboriginal, original, highly logical, talking about South Padre Island police. It ain't mythical. They're with the beast. Masonic, Satanic, pedophiles that rape kids, according to the Brownsville police. People need to see the truth about what they do to the youth. These old sick Masonic CIA Navy SEAL sick fucks come up to the beach and turn it into a retirement home for them and these relocated Nazis from Operation Paperclip from the CIA. Hear what I say. All the way from South Padre to San Antonio, I'm going to let you know. I'm so sick of these old sick fucks that rape kids and think that they can come up here and retire and shit, that we ain't still looking for them. You got a news flash coming. South Padre police. If you're protecting the back of these relocated pedophile, satanic, Masonic Nazis, you're just as dirty as them, my friends. I'm out here like a real Christian, but I ain't one of them. I'm protecting them. I'm out here supporting and doing the things that people don't want to see come true. Because what? The truth make your head ring. I'm a target individual, and you don't want to hear the real decibels of what we talking about and how we bring it and how we blow shit out. I have so many people picking and choosing, so many shills, fucking pointing this and this and that. It's so ill on my news pages. Hey, you ain't doing nothing. You're just perpetuating the time of Satan. So this is what I do, and I'm telling you, you and your whole Masonic, Satanic, bullshit fucking crew are through. So thank you for arresting me, South Padre police, to show just how corrupt you and your goddamn crew is. For real, it is what it is. I didn't do it, but you did it, and now I'm going to continue to expose it. You can't put your hand over the man that's with G.O.D. Now, I ain't with the Nazis, God. That's gold, oil, and drugs. Because now you know what it is. I'm with the real Hebrew Israelite God, you know? We come hard and let the sick flow. So if you're going to pick and choose and post bullshit on my post, on my YouTube, think again. Why don't you take the time and talk about some things that you know I ain't lying? Why don't you take the time and, make a video trying to talk about human trafficking and see what happens to you? Why don't you take the time to try to expose exactly what they do to innocent women and children 24/7 while I sit here on the beach and you sit here listening to me while you eat? They don't want to know the truth about these fucking Nazis relocated to the United States, protected by the fucking Navy. That's why I'm here on the beach. Navy SEALs, pedophiles, you know the fucking deal. Highly trained operatives that have been rapist kids and just accepted it. And now they're protecting these old sick occultists while bodies coming up in Brownsville. Because what? They're so addicted to killing women and children. They're satanic. What, you think they're going to stop just because they're old and shit? They're straight up wicked. I am Zakaos, bringing you the realest shit just like this from South Padre. If you want to test me, you best bring a bulletproof vest. And still that ain't going to help you and your friends, because I ain't got a gun. These words will be penetrating your head and make your heart go boom, because honestly, after you think about it, you know, you and your satanic pedophile Nazi crew, it spells doom. Peace.